Alright, y'all, we back with another deck profile. This time we have a Yubel Unchained deck profile from the DK Meta Weekly 120 top 16 decks. 7 Yubels basically leading the way in Master Duel right now. So right now we're getting into the second place deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy YUGIOH. Let's get into it. So right now we play the 2 Gammas and then we play 1 driver. So 2 Gammas. When your opponent activates a monster effect, while you control no monsters, quick effect, you can special summon both this card from your hand, 1 side frame driver from your hand, deck, or graveyard. And if you do, negate the activation. And if you do that, destroy that monster. During the end phase, banish the face up monsters special summoned by this card. So basically, we played 2 of the Gammas and then the 1 driver, so you can actually use this effect because you have to summon both. Then we play 1 Chaos Summoning Beast, so we have like I think the pure Yubel kind of build. You contribute this card, special summon 1 Uriah Lord of the Searing Flames, Haman, Raphael from your hand, ignoring the summoning conditions. But you can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 Fallen Paradise from your deck to your hand. You can only use each of the following. You can only use each effect of Chaos Summoning Beast once per turn. Then we have 2 Gruesome Grave Squirmer. If you control a fiend monster, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can destroy 1 monster you control that is Yubel or mentions it. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 fiend monster with 0 attack/defense from your hand or graveyard, except Gruesome Grave Squirmer. You can only use each of the effects of Gruesome Grave Squirmer once per turn, so we play 2 of those. 2 Samsara D Lotus. You contribute this card, special summon 1 Yubel monster from your deck. During your opponent's turn, when a monster effect is activated, while you control a Yubel monster quick effect, you contribute this card. The activated effect becomes destroy 1 Yubel monster on the field. During your end phase, if you control a Yubel monster and this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand or special summon. So we play 3 of these. 3 Maxi. We already know what Maxi does. During either player turn, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. This turn, each time your opponent special summons a monster, immediately draw 1 card. Then we play 3 Dark Beckoning Beasts. When this card is normal summon, you can add 1 Uriah, Haman, or Raphael, or 1 card that specifically lists any of those cards in its text from your deck to your hand, except Dark Beckoning Beast. You can only use this effect of Dark Beckoning Beast once per turn. During your main phase, you can normal summon 1 fiend monster with 0 attack/defense in addition to your normal summon. So basically, we play 3 of these, and it's like a starter/extender, something like that. So 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring. I went over the Branded Fusion build. The Branded Fusion build didn't play Ash Blossom, of course, because Branded Fusion hates Ash Blossom, but we all know what Ash Blossom does. Play 3 of these. 1 Unchained Solo Cheval. So this is the Unchained Yubel version. During your main phase, if this card is in your hand, quick effect, you can target 1 fiend monster or face down card you control, destroy it. And if you do, special summon this card. But while it is face up on the field, you cannot special summon monsters at fiend monsters. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can set 1 Unchained spell/trap directly from your deck. You can only activate each effect of Unchained Solo Cheval once per turn. 1 Yubel. You take no battle damage involving this card. Before damage calculation, when this face-up attack position card is attacked by an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. During your end phase, tribute 1 other monster or destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, except by its own effect, its owner can special summon 1 Yubel Terror or Carnate from their hand, deck, or graveyard. And then we play 3 Spirit of Yubel. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage involving this card. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon 1 of your Yubel that is banished or in your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Spirit of Yubel once per turn. When an opponent's monster declaring the attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can add to your hand or set 1 spell/trap from your deck that mentions Yubel. So we play 3 Spirit of Yubel, 1 Yubel Terror Incarnate. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by Yubel, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage involving this card. Before damage calculation, when this face-up attack position card is attacked by an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. During your end phase, destroy all monsters on the field. When this face-up card leaves the field, you can special summon 1 Yubel, the Ultimate Nightmare, from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So play 1 of those. Play 1 1-for-1. Send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon 1 level 1 monster from your hand or deck. 3 Nightmare Throne. When this card is activated, you can take 1 fiend monster with 0 attack, 0 defense from your deck. Either add it to your hand or destroy it. Once per turn, if a face-up Yubel monster you control leaves the field by card effect, you can add to your hand 1 Yubel monster from your deck, graveyard, or banishment whose original level is 1 higher or lower than 1 of those monsters. Then you can special summon it, ignoring summoning conditions. You can only activate 1 Nightmare Throne once per turn. So we play 3 Nightmare Thrones. Then we play 3 Opening the Spirit Gates. When this card is activated, you can add one Uriah, Haman, or Raphael, or one monster that specifically lists any of those cards in this from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, you can discard one card, especially one fiend monster with 0 attack, 0 defense from your graveyard. Once per turn, if you control a level 10 monster, you can add one continuous spell from your grave to your hand. You can only activate one opening of the spirit gates once per turn, so play 3 of those. Then we play 3 Nightmare Pain. This card right here is scary, just like it's in its name. During your main phase, you can destroy one dark monster in your hand or face-up field, and if you do, add one Yubel or one card that mentions it from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Nightmare Pain once per turn. While you control Yubel monsters, your opponent monsters that can attack must attack Yubel monsters. Your opponent takes any battle damage that you would have taken from battles involving your Yubel monsters. So play 2 of those. 2 Call by the Grave. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish it, and if you do, until the end of the next turn, its effects are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original name. Play 1 Cross-Out designated, declare 1 card, banish one of that declared card from your main deck, and if you do, negate its effects as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of cards with the same original name until the end of this turn. You can only activate 1 Cross-Out designated once per turn. So play 1 of those. Then we play 3 Infinite Permanents. Then we play 1 Escape of the Unchained. Target 1 Unchained monster you control and 1 card on the field, destroy both. If this set card is destroyed by card effects, you can special summon 1 Unchained monster from your deck. You can only use each effect of Escape once per turn. So that is it for the main deck. 40 card main deck. 780 URs and 510 SRs for this deck. Let's get into the extra deck. The extra deck, we play 3 Phantom of the Yubel, 1 Yubel monster plus 1 fiend monster with 0 attack, 0 defense. Must be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above materials from your hand, field, and or graveyard into their deck/extra deck. Cannot be used as fusion material. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no damage from battles involving this card. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you contribute this card. The activated effect becomes your opponent destroys 1 Yubel monster in the hand, deck, or field. You can only use this effect of Phantom of the Yubel once per turn. So play 3 of those in this deck. 1 Super Slayer Typhon. This is a new card that just came to Master Duel. During the turn or the turn after your opponent special summons 2 or more monsters from the extra deck, you could also XC summon this card by using 1 monster you control with the highest attack, your choice of type. Transfer its materials to this card. If you do, you cannot normal summon special summon for the rest of the turn. While this XC monster is on the field, neither player can activate the effects of monster with 3,000 or more attack. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, return 1 monster from the field to the hand. So basically, you just out a lot of things with this card. 1 Unchained Soul of Yama, Lord of Yama. 2 fiend monsters. If this card is special summon, you could add 1 Unchained monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. If a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is in the graveyard, you can banish this card, special summon 1 fiend monster from your hand or graveyard. Then you can destroy 1 monster you control. You can only use each of the following effects of Unchained Lord of Yama once per turn. Then we play 1 Salamangreat Almirage, 1 Unchained Soul of Rage. During your opponent's main phase quick effect, you can target 1 face-up special summon monster your opponent controls. Immediately after this effect resolved, link summon 1 dark monster except Unchained Soul of Rage by using that opponent's monster and this card you control's material. While this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 fiend monster in your graveyard except Unchained Soul of Rage added to your hand. You can only use each effect of Unchained Soul of Rage once per turn. Then we play 1 Cross Sheep, 1 Muttcracker, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Unchained Soul of Anguish, 2+ monsters including the Unchained Soul monster. You can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls immediately after this effect resolve. Link summon 1 dark monster except Unchained Soul of Anguish by using only that opponent's monster in this card you control's material. If this card in the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 fiend monster in your graveyard added to your hand. You can only use each effect of Unchained Soul of Anguish once per turn. 1 Appaloosa Boy the Goddess. In the TCG, people are really complaining about this card, saying it should be banned. I think it's okay. I mean, there's plenty of ways to out this card. Every list, people just move from one card to the next, thinking what should be banned. You know, there's always going to be something that's going to be powerful if you keep banning things. So this card is okay in my opinion. Unchained Abomination, 2+ monsters including the Link monster. If a monster on the field is destroyed by a card effect except by Unchained Abomination, except during the damage step, you can target one card in the field, destroy it. When another monster is destroyed by battle, you can target one card in the field, destroy it. During the end phase, you can target one card in the field, destroy it. You can only use each effect of Unchained Abomination once per turn. Alright, so that's like three effects to destroy in a turn. That's crazy. And then one access code talker. So alright, so that's it for this second place deck profile. I mean, 40 card deck, Yubel Unchained. Like, comment, subscribe. This is your boy Unchained Yubel. The DK Meta Weekly tournament, second place. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm bringing y'all. Let me know if y'all like the Master Duel deck profiles. Also, I'm trying out something new, and I want to see if this gets some Master Duel players to the channel and some conversation started. So let me know if y'all like these. I'll keep these coming. So like, comment, subscribe. This is your boy Unchained Yubel. We out.